Randy, thanks so much. In Commitment 2023 this morning, the race results are in. We'll keep them running at the bottom of your screen this morning.
Yeah, we want to break down the results of some of the major races in our region for you. The closely watched issue on abortion rights in Ohio is settled, with about 56% of voters in favor of that amendment protecting abortion access in the state constitution.
A similar result on issue 2 in Ohio, 57% of voters making recreational marijuana legal. We'll break that down, the timeline of when things will be changing as far as that.
And in Kentucky, here are the numbers for the governor's race. Democrat Andy Beshear getting about 53% of the vote against Republican Daniel Cameron, who was the attorney general.
And the rail sale here in Cincinnati, it's one step closer to being finalized. 52% of Cincinnati voters, about a 2,500 vote margin there, in favor of a $1.6 billion sale to Norfolk Southern.
So we want to get back to issue 1, though. Ohio voters making a landmark decision on abortion rights. WLWT News 5's Meredith Stutz here with a look at how our local counties voted in this statewide issue.
Yes, good morning to you both. So statewide, this race really wasn't super close. But here locally, it was a different story. Each county in our area was pretty divided, with 2 voting in favor and 6 others voting against. So let's break it down for you this morning. Take a look. So here in Hamilton County, for example, voters were overwhelmingly in support of issue 1. As expected. In fact, about 2/3 of ballots voted in favor of abortion in Ohio. That's for Hamilton County. The only other county voting in favor of issue 1 was a lot closer. This is Butler County, by the way, where less than 1,500 votes made the difference. Now, it was a different story, though, in Warren County. The no vote winning 52% of the vote there. It was also a tight race in Claremont County, too, 52% against issue 1. Then in Brown, Clinton, Highland, and Adams counties, the majority of people voted against issue 1. Last night, representatives from both sides of the issue reacted after the results came in.
Issue 1 is not merely text in the Constitution, but it's a living testament to what we can achieve when we stand together.
Despite this outcome, we are grateful for all of you who prayed, educated yourselves and others, and voted no on this horrific amendment.
This amendment takes effect in 30 days on December 7th. Ohio is now the 7th state to put abortion into its own state constitution. But that does not necessarily mean that the fight over abortion is over. Pro-life groups can still propose another amendment to take it out of the state constitution, but that would take another statewide vote. Meanwhile, the vote here in Ohio could set the tone for voters in states like Arizona, Missouri, and elsewhere, expected to vote on similar issues next year. Meredith Stutz, WLWT News 5.
Meredith, thanks so much. We're getting some interesting numbers from NBC exit polls when it comes to issue 1.
NBC News reports that 53% of men voted yes, compared to 60% of women, and minorities in Ohio were overwhelmingly in favor of issue 1. 79% voted yes there. The other major state race in Ohio, issue 2, looking to legalize recreational marijuana. But we'll have to wait longer before you are able to actually use it.
Yeah, it's not going to take effect for another 29 days on December 7th. And of course, then after that, it might take a few months for dispensaries to get approval, licensing, for all of that to get up and running. The new rules will apply to Ohioans 21 and older. They'll be allowed to purchase up to 2.5 ounces of pot or grow up to 6 plants at home.
But nothing set in stone just yet. Issue 2 was a citizen-initiated statute, not a constitutional amendment, meaning state lawmakers can still make tweaks to the law, even repeal it, but the political stakes obviously now higher that voters have approved it.